Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Can you hear me okay? Can we get a quick test on the audio? Hello. How are we doing? Sorry, not the microphone. We have the beautiful Gemma here tonight. We have Essex Boys Outlaw. We have Little Miss Sunshine. We have Cara C. We have Crazy Cat Lady. We have the Nutty World of PooTube. We have Mickey the Monkey. Alex, hello. Manda Sky. Surf Roy. Again, the beautiful Gemma. Memberships will be back on soon, hopefully. Leslie's here. Audio all good. Dr. David Bulley's here. We should get Oprah to interview all of them. K9 is here. Hello, everybody. As many of you are aware, hello, Dean Wilson. We still haven't got this plugged into a network cable, actually, so we'll see how it goes. Perfect, says Crazy Cat Lady. David Wellings. Oh, thank you, Gem, sweetheart. Thank you, darling. David Wellings, not to be confused with David Wells from Most Haunted. The Hidden Underbelly. We need to do a stream, so I'm going to be doing an open panel. It's either going to be tomorrow or Friday. So if you're free, Underbelly, I'll speak to Paz, probably Friday, and then we'll try and get Paz. Oh, thank you, Jem. Matthew Murray. Hey, Penny. I think, was it you that emailed me the other day? I'm not sure who it was. Can I have a shout out, please? Of course. I always do shout out. Still a little bit croaky. I'm still not right. Rebecca's here. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing, my darling? Lovely lady. Thank you for your email last night. We have Samantha Askey from Sutton Coldfield. Oh, well, thank you, darling. Did you email me? Oh. Nutty World of PooTube. Yes, it was me. I thought so. And well, we've gone past the anniversary now, Underbelly. So, other side of life. Hello, my friend. We've gone past the Lucy anniversary. Bridget Blaine. I've been very focused on this case. That's why I've not been doing any open panels. Really, I did one a week or so ago. Dr. David Bull, TT Boy. We have the lovely, beautiful Julie Dawn, lovely lady, and Alan Edge. Jess, hello, sweetheart. My computer's saying that there's nobody watching, but you're all talking, which is quite bizarre. So let me just get in on my phone, because my phone... Oh. Right, hold on. Yeah, slowly. I'm still not right. It says 85 on my phone, but on my computer it says no one. So how bizarre. Okay, so if you come in without a wrench and you had one before, I'm clearing all of my wrenches. It's just going to take some time. We only need a few. We only need a couple. So we don't need... it's getting to the point now where everybody's got one. And then this isn't nasty, but the people that have never moderated before, have never wrenched before, don't know how to use a wrench. And that isn't your fault. It's my fault for giving you one without explaining how to use the bloody thing. And we're having people blocked and that shouldn't have been blocked. And we're having people that possibly should have just been timed out, or we're having people that the comment should have just been deleted and didn't need to be timed out. And I'm getting emails of people complaining about being blocked and whatnot. So no, Jem, my core people, like my members and my friends, will still have wrenches. It's people that are quite new or that I don't know very well. No, Catherine, you've just been dropping links, you see. And that's another thing. If you need it to drop links, that's another reason why people need a wrench. But what I'm saying is, if you come in and it's gone, next time, don't be hurt or upset, because it isn't anything personal. I'm just going to clear the lot and then add them back slowly. So I will be adding them back, so don't worry. We've got Womble. Hello, Scottish Davros. How you doing, my friend? Really cool guy. If you like Doctor Who and wrestling, check him out. We've got Gaia Gals. Hello, Penny. You have become my... Oh, well, thank you, darling. Oh, thank you. Bengal Millie as well. Ninny Wig's loving his bed. It still says there's no one watching on my computer. Other side of life. We have Treeling Truth. We only have a couple of managing ones. But the Alan Edge 100 watching. I can't. It's a 0 on my end. MWO. God Struggler, how you doing? Race to 69. Crazy Cat Lady. I know it's not you, darling. Lozabit. It's just in general. It's not anybody really. Don't give me one. I wouldn't know what to do. That's what people keep saying. And they're pressing. And also, if you've got your phone in your pocket, you can knock it. I've done it before as well. Bum blocking. Jem. No. Yeah. Anyway, let's not go on about that. But I'm just on Troll Detector. Big up Troll Detector. Awesome channel. Doing some fantastic work. Exposing some very, very strange, bizarre people on this on this platform. We will be getting back to we will be getting back to doing our other streams that we planned. And one of them is going to be, we're going to be going around YouTube and having a look. I'm going to pre-plan it before we do the live stream. We're going to review channels. So if there's going to be channels doing good work, like charity work or anything like that, that'll be great. And if they're doing horrible things, then we'll be exposing them. That's going to be a new series that's coming up soon, but we haven't done it yet. What about? I did see that, and we did watch that last week. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to round up all what we know so far. Okay, not a mega long one. I've got stuff to do. I've got to be up early in the morning. Thanks for the mention. Oh well, thank you, Womble. I had a rabbit called Womble. She passed away a couple of years ago. Give me a plunger sound edge. Got it. So we're gonna gather up all what we do. I think get 4 channels on for a debate about this case. I'm fine with that, but people don't know how to debate these days. People just argue and shout over each other. I've found that you can't debate on YouTube. I'm in YouTube jail. Oh no. Oh, what can we do, darling? Ellie Tree, Ellie. That's it. Ellie Tree, Ellie Cherry. Okay, so there's a couple of things I come across today, which I don't think anybody else has mentioned, but then I don't watch other people. I've had a few people, well, I say a few, I've had a lot of people contacting me, asking me to watch such and such channel, watch this channel, watch that channel. I don't watch other channels, folks. One, we constantly get people being accused of copying other people. And two, everybody has their own views. I prefer to do my own research with the help of you guys. I will never ever use your information and not credit you, and I'll always say it's from a subscriber. I won't name you unless you want me to. But something very interesting that I found today, I come across. So there's a couple of new things that I found, and then we'll get into debunking another thing that is going around. I don't mean to debunk. I'm not here to debunk. Okay, that isn't what I'm here for. But if I do see something that's wrong, I will call it out. Because the thing is, people will take you down rabbit holes that lead to nowhere. And that's what this is about. It's about sifting through the facts from the theories and so on. Okay, Dawny Taylor, welcome. My phone says 123 watching. Please hit the like, or the dislike. If you don't like me, I will not be offended. I don't get offended. Just stay away from my kids. Sorry, kid, I've only got one. Stay away from my family, and anything else, I don't really care. Call me what you want if it makes you feel better. Okay. So this article screamed at me today. So I was doing a bit of research on the old internet, and this article came out on the 19th. Just put me in the corner there. Just take the comments off the box. This came out the day that Nicola was found. So obviously it was published. Keep it real always. Tony G, hello. If you're coming in, I miss you. I apologise. I'm going to get straight into this now. So if I've missed your hellos, then I apologise. So hopefully you can see this. I can't make it any bigger. This was Kent Online, and basically this was uploaded, it was published at 11:10 on 19th of February. Now, we know she was found on the 19th, and it was updated on the 3 minutes later. Now, if you remember, last week or the week before, I spoke about the fact that all forces, it's in the police guidelines, and I did show you this at the time, all forces have to with it first week of a missing person, have to bring in another force to peer review their work, why they're not finding the person, and if they're doing everything right. But this is the only case that anyone knows of. Hello, everybody coming in. I will do more hellos. Hello, Shirley, love. I will do more hellos in a moment. But I've come out of the thing I've come out of the chat for a minute, so we'll do who else? Rocket Roy, hello. Top Banana, yeah, it really is. Hunter, I love you more. Everybody, I think you're amazing. Ruby, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Dr. David Ball, refresh. Larry Weinberg, Skip Donahue. So basically, after 7 weeks, the police guidelines that they all should be following, all of them, state that they have to bring in a secondary force. They don't say which force. I'm not sure who decides what the force should be, but it has to be another force that is independent from that particular force. And I can only imagine it's to do with if you've got any sort of clicky-clickies going on or police corruption, and so on and so on. So that's just what they do. But in this case, they didn't do that. Okay. For some reason, Lancashire police did not do that, and nobody knows why. Which is just bizarre. I've just popped the PayPal in. If anybody wants to help out, you can. I appreciate any help towards the laptop. We're halfway in. Hello, Lisa, love. We're halfway in. So we're trying to keep going. But again, this may not last much longer. I'm doing my best, folks. Okay. So a top detective, this was a say, this is what's making me think that hello, mystery. This is what's making me think that they found the body. Hello, Blackjack. They conveniently found the body on the 19th because the walls were closing in on Lancashire police. And I'm going to explain to you why I believe that now. So bearing in mind, they hadn't brought anybody in. Now, on the 19th of February, just the same day that they found her, a top detective, a top murder detective, we'll get into, we'll do it, we'll go over all the, once I've given you any new clues, we'll then go over the older clues that you know, so I am going to get into that in a moment. Investigation into Nicola Bulley supported by detective who helped Kent police in the Julia James murder case. So because Nicola hadn't been found, and it was after 3 weeks now. So remember, they're supposed to have got the person in themselves, and they didn't. Right? They didn't get anybody in. They broke police guidelines. A top detective who supported Kent police investigating the case of murdered dog walker Julia James has been drafted in to help solve the case, hello Martin, of the disappearance of Nicola Bulley. So the day that she was found, that morning it was reported, so it would have happened the day before. So if it was reported on the morning of the night of the day she was found. So the Lancashire police knew that there was going to be a very top murder probe investigating officer coming in to see what was going on. Is this why they panicked and got in and quickly made sure the body was found? Do you get what I'm saying? So it reads on, the specialist officer who also worked on the why would you want a murder investigator coming in? The high profile county probe into double murderer David Fuller was involved in the investigation to the brutal death of PCSO Mrs. James, who was bludgeoned on a remote footpath in Snowdon near Canterbury in 2021. So this guy, this detective was coming in the day they found her. Hello, Awoken World. How you doing? Now, the Times reports the same detective is advising beleaguered Lancashire officers as they attempt to establish what happened to it should be Miss Bulley, who was also on a dog walk. So they were bringing in an officer who specialises in murder cases and found the perpetrator of a double murder. One of them was on a dog walk. The force is said to be tapping into the expertise of the National Crime Agency, NCA detective, the UK's equivalent of the FBI, to help find out what has happened to the missing 45-year-old. Again, this is all on the day that they found her. New South Wales, hello. He's believed to have been recommended police bring in external experts. Again, they should have done this after on the 7th day. They should have brought another force in, not just one person. An entire force should have peer reviewed what they were doing. Okay, so this is a murder detective. Why were they bringing in a murder detective who specializes into this? Okay, and they were bringing them in, and then all of a sudden, they find her. I believe, in my opinion, Bridget Love, that Rothwell dude, you might get the buzzing, actually, let's move my phone. It's got something to do with this, in my opinion, okay? I believe that he is an asset to the police, okay? That's what I believe. I'm sorry, but 5 dead bodies. Why is he always sniffing around dead bodies? Why is he always sniffing around missing people? Why is he lying and saying that he found Michael Brooks when we've had confirmation from Michael Brooks's mother that she found her son, not Jason Rothwell? Why is that? Why is he lying? Something's not right. I do, Catherine. I really do. I'll go with my gut on this one. Very strange character indeed. So this guy was found by this specialist detective. Now, why were they bringing him in? Why were they going to bring this detective in? And why all of a sudden, when this dude was just come in, they find the body? I'm very suspicious. And again, I'm still going with my theory. And the only hole in my theory is the parents seeing it and the children. Now, I've got a theory. It doesn't mean that I'm not open to anything else. I'm not one of these people that say case shut, close, whatever. There's more. There's anything could have happened, but I've got my own thoughts. Okay, I'm just reading this. These are the comments on the 19th, 2:45. Sky News have just reported that a body has been found. Okay. I'm just reading these comments to see if there's anything important here. I'm always shocked that teams of experience aren't brought in right at the start of cases like this. It seems local, inexperienced teams are allowed to fumble the ball first. None of it is fumble. Nobody is that stupid, guys. This is all done by design. None of these people are that stupid. Just remember that. It still says there's nobody here. Detective Gomez. How you doing, Aaron? Good to see you, Mr. Cox. I've not been around much. I've been really focusing on this case. So that's why, but I do try and pop in. I always leave you a like. What about Shit Creek? Well, I believe, again, this is my belief. So, Ginger Alley, how you doing? I'm back into chat. There's something about him, isn't there? So there's another red flag there, like Womble says. They were getting this person in. I believe she was gone before the 27th. I swear, honestly, guys, I believe that she was found on the 3rd at Shit Creek, Skipnall Creek. Yeah, exactly. He said that hello, Terry Knowles band again. I'm just getting back into chat, so catching up. K9, I think that would account for the show made of getting the body out the water. Yeah, cops knew it was not her. I do not believe, and I'm, it's my opinion. I'm not saying that that's a fact for those people that are getting offended. What was that there? EB, hello. Are you aware of the link between Jason and co and the scene prior of Nicola disappearing? If not, how can I get in contact with you? You can email me now and I can get it up on, I won't, hang on a minute, let me just, it's all right, safe and sweet, let me just put my email in the chat, hold on. I have been looking into that as well, and there does seem to be it's odd to say a medium found the body. Yeah, and if you notice, yeah, there's been nothing. Now, I understand if there's been a media blackout, but why has there been a media blackout? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. They want us to all shut up about this case, and I'm sorry if some of my regular content has been pulled back, but again, I'm doing my best. Yeah, they have found bodies, but this one stinks. This is a body that was apparently in the water for over 3 weeks. Okay. Right. So that's something that I wanted to bring to you. Now, I want to focus on my thoughts are that they found her on the 3rd, which would mean that she could have possibly been a ritualistic satanic murder sacrifice on the 2nd for Candlemas. Now, we've already been through this. I'm not going to go through it again. It's on my last live stream, and it's on my update, snippet video the next day. Candlemas between the 20th and the 27th of January is where there is an abduction of a female, any age. And on the 2nd of February, there is the sacrifice done for Candlemas. And it is a female of any age. It is a blood and sexual sacrifice. But they have to abduct them first between the 20th and the 27th of January. Nicola was reported missing on the 27th. I believe that they took her on the 26th, possibly after she's seen her parents. Apparently she was at her mum and dad's the night before, but she got home late that night, is what I'm told. I believe the night before was when she was taken. And I believe, in my opinion, that she may have been murdered on the 2nd of February. Now, people can disagree. They can agree. What's next in the satanic calendar? Safety net, hello, safe and sweet. I'm trusting the moderators to keep an eye on chat because I'm in and out of chat at the moment. So just bear with me, folks. But then if they've seen the mom the night before, the mom and dad, that doesn't mean that didn't happen when she got home that night. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I'm in and out of chat because I'm on here because there's something else I want to show you. So just bear with me, folks. Just bear with me a sec. I'm just going to get back into my files. I've got a massive files on my computer that I'm having to go through to try and pull them up. If I had my better laptop, I could have it all ready, but I don't. Okay. I do honestly believe, I think we also need to be looking down the route of the online safety bill. And I've said this before, that there's been a lot of talk of shutting up the media. This is another, I just want to show you this article that I've come across in The Guardian. So I know it's The Guardian, but sometimes you've got to go to these places to find out what these crazies are saying. Now, there's an article here in The Guardian, and this was dated on the 22nd of February. And this is another thing that's making me think they're going to use this, whether it was always planned out to be used as a way of shutting up the public and more control, or whether it was always going to be about this, or they've just decided to use it now. I don't know. But it goes on. What coverage of Nicola Bulley, Emma Patterson and Brianna Gay, I don't know how you say that, tells us about an out-of-control media. From victim blaming to shockingly intrusive, the reporting has been painful to observe. So I'm writing to regulators. See that there? Okay, this is the Nicole Jacobs is a domestic abuse commissioner for England and Wales. She's going to be writing to regulators, i.e. Ofcom, So this will be another piece of evidence that will go into the online safety bill. Oh, Jem, thank you, darling. Oh, hello, Picking Gaz. Hello, I'm just catching the last couple of messages. Free speech is overrated, apparently. So they're talking about the media coverage in recent weeks, and this goes on. And apparently, the media misgendered. I'm not sure if it was the teenager, the 15-year-old. They misgendered her or him because they wanted to be gendered as the opposite gender, and the media misgendered a 15-year-old, and naughty used his or her biological gender at 15 years old. So this woman, this commissioner, is now writing to Ofcom because apparently that's naughty, that we need to go by the pronoun that a 15-year-old chooses. Now, you guys know how I feel about this. Adults can do whatever they want. People are people. We're all human. We all have the same colour blood. We're all the same. Just got different meat suits on. Okay, if you want to talk about colour. And if people want to do, if people are in the wrong body, I've got no issue with that. But children, leave the kids alone. And if children think they're in the wrong body, let them become an adult first. Okay, this isn't a case of the 1980s when the kids were dyeing their hair crazy colours to rebel, or getting a tattoo or getting your ears pierced. It really winds me up. So I don't mean to go off topic, but they're going to use this now and the Nicola Bulley case to try and get freedom of speech laws, get the online safety bill in. So I thought this was worth a mention. Now, apparently the online safety bill has been amended in the last few days, so I'm going to be checking that out and seeing if that's true. I don't want to bring it to you without checking it out for myself. So this here is, we need to keep an eye on this. It says in an excruciating statement on the media on Monday, Nicola Bulley's family said that members of the press had misquoted and vilified Bulley's friends and family. This is absolutely appalling. Okay, and then looking at the reporting of a 16-year-old, I was appalled to see the media showed a complete lack of respect by misreporting her gender identity. Okay, so she's also writing to the Ofcom, the police complaints people, and ministers at the Department of Culture and Media to try and get freedom of speech shut down. So I do think we need to keep an eye on that. That was just a little side note. Is that involved in why people are doing this? Okay, I'm back into chat a moment. Okay, I can see the last few comments. Broadmoor inmate. Opinions and free speech have no place in a voting booth, we are told. We're told a lot, aren't we? Unlisted. Do you think there were foul play involved? I do. I really do. Again, it's my opinion. I'm not saying it for sure. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Okay, attention-seeking kids pondered too, says Jess. Pandered even. I agree. Leave the kids alone. Happened to someone I know. They went through all the hormones for 4 years, then changed their mind. Exactly. Kids change their minds. Buggy, hello. I used to call it. Well, at the end of the day, again, I've got nothing. Adults, there are real, genuine people that are born in the wrong bodies. I'm sorry, but there are. And I know people will disagree with that, but that's not for this. That's not a debate for today, but that's my thoughts. Okay, so let me just get back in. I've got a load of emails come through actually, which is interesting. Now I know there's a channel called Nitty Gritty that is out there, and is showing lots of very interesting and very rare clips. So I've had a lot of people contact me and asked me to mention this. Okay, so I'll be going through that in a moment as well. So just bear with me while I get that channel up. And remember, we had Peter Folding as well. He said he believed there was a third party involved as well. And then he was just suddenly thrown out. Now, people are saying that he could have been part of it. I don't think he is, because if he was, why would they use him as a fall guy? Okay. Right, just bear with me, guys. Just want to grab a few things up here. I'm going to get up to the nitty-gritty channel. I say I've had a lot of people asking me to look at this. Hell of a lot. So, and I'm going to debunk one of them on here. And it was the police officer saying that one of the police officers were basically saying, according to a lot of people, that Nicola walked from her. Oh, God, I've got to try and find it now. It's not coming up on a search. Hold on. Just filter it. Because it's such a small channel, you have to look at it by... You have to filter it down a little bit, and then I should find it. What is it? 100. If anyone's got the link to it, could you drop it on an email? If not, I'll find it. It's just got to search for it now. Yeah, it's not coming up. If anyone's got the link, can you drop me an email with the nitty-gritty on? I can find it myself, but it's just going to take a while because it's not coming up on a search. Let me just try putting in Nicola Bulley. Hold on. Welcome, please hit the like or the dislike. It doesn't matter. If you don't like me, I won't be offended. Right, I found it. It's okay, folks. I've got it. Okay, so I know that people will probably be upset by this because I'm going to debunk something now, and I don't like upsetting people, but I'm going to debunk something now. Now, the police officer, Sally, is it Sally Riley? Is that right? She was on tape on this channel saying that this is what people have been sending me. Also, she was on tape saying that Nicola was on foot that day. This is what I'm being told, right? It was all about the towpath. Now, we just get this up. Hold on. A lot of people have sent me this clip. Now, I've listened to this clip over and over and over and over again. And I don't think that she was actually on about that. I think what she was right, hang on a minute. Sorry. Penny, say you have to say. Sorry. Let me just get back into chat. Oh, thank you, Shirley. That's really kind. Right, I'm just checking chat before we continue. Peter Fulton was cooked under the butt. Yeah, I believe that as well, Ruby, love. Yeah, big up troll detector. Tink 123. Hello. Yeah, I think we need to start really the problem is, right? Hello, Daffy. The problem I've I'm 10 minutes away from St. Michael. Well, that's another thing I'm going to be looking at in a moment as well. So you might be handy if you can stick around. Terry Knowles says he's 99.9%. I believe they're a murder as well. I really do. I'm just checking chat if there's anything else. Anything in chat? Okay, so I've got this channel now, so no one needs to send it me, but thank you anyway. Okay, 187 people watching. Thank you. It is an impossible case to decipher. It's absolutely, thank you, Kane. I found it now, sweetheart. It's absolutely insane, right? Totally not insane. 67, we were 2 off. JT, hello, good to see you. And again, I'll be doing an open panel on Friday night, so if anyone who's never been up before, this is your chance to shine. You can give your opinions on absolutely anything. It could be on this case. It could be on your favourite TV show. It could be on anything. Did she have a works phone and a personal phone? That is a very good question. They still haven't found the phone that we know of. All the car keys. Okay. Yeah, we've done it. 69 likes. Who were misses? 35 minutes in. Took us longer tonight. Anyway, so we're going to listen to this now and turn your volume up to full, though there is a lot of wind noise in the background and it will annoy you. But now listen to what she says. Yeah. And you'll understand. We'll listen to it a couple of times. She is not saying that Nicola was on foot that day and didn't get in the car. I'm not defending Nicola's family or Paul, or I'm not defending that CCTV that I believe was fudged. Oh, thank you, Jem. That's so kind, sweetheart. Thank you, Jem, darling. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Jem's a sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Right, okay. So she's saying that she went from the school where she dropped the kids off to the river on foot. People are saying that the initial police were saying on the 30th of January, which was 3 days after she was reported missing, that she wasn't in a car. But if you listen to what the reporter says, listen to the reporter. He says she lived 3 miles away. I say I can get it as loud as I can.
How do you think she got to St Michael's? Because her home is probably 3 miles away.
Did you hear that? Home is probably 3 miles away. Then she answers.
I'm not aware of how she got from her home area to the village.
She's not aware of how she got from the home area to the village. So the reporter says, how did she get from the home area to this and to the village? Because it's 3 miles away. And then that's when she answers, I'm not aware how she got from the home to the village. Then she starts talking about walking. I'm debunking this. She does look like a junkie. She doesn't look like a police officer whatsoever. If you look there, she slept in her makeup from the night before because she's taken off that eye. Look, no offence to her, but she's taken off that eye and she's not taken off that eye. So she's literally just got a makeup wipe and just done blah, blah. Now, she's probably just really, really stressed out and hasn't slept and not had time to wash her hair or anything like that. But anyway, I'm debunking this now, all right? And I'm sorry to the people that are running with this. Again, it's like Derek Clayton stuff. People are running with Derek Clayton is a BAE, a retired BAE systems engineer, right? I've not found any evidence of this. Where's the evidence? I've asked again. I've asked in the groups. I've asked you guys, and nobody can show me any evidence. The only evidence I've been sent is a LinkedIn with links to all these people, which we've debunked. That's just who people have viewed. Again, I'm not out to rain on people's parades, but I can only work on evidence. And people are running with all this shit now, and it's not true. Okay, and I'm not being horrible either. I'm not a nasty person, but I am going to call a spade a spade. Okay, now listen to what she says.
But we believe she made on foot with the dog.
Okay, so listen to that again. All right, so you listen to it again. Listen to the reporter. I'm going to slow it down a little bit as well, just a little bit. So I turn your volume up, folks. I know it's a bit windy. Okay. I'll turn mine up as well.
How do you think she got to St Michael's? Because her home is probably 3 miles away.
I'm not aware of how she got from her home area to the village, but we believe she made on foot with the dog.
Okay, so she's not sure how she got from her home area. Hello, Paz. She's not sure how she got from her home area to the village, but she made it on foot to the towpath. Okay, so that's debunked that one. Yeah, thank you, Standard Day Live. Now, I have had about, 20 people send me this clip in the last few days and saying that the police said, they're all saying, well, the police said that she was on foot that morning. No, she was. They didn't say that, all right? So, and one person wrote underneath this video, one person wrote what I've just said, right? And they were jumped on and said, no, this copper is saying that she was on foot that morning. the one person listen to it properly. People are starting to hear and people are starting to see what they want to see and hear. And we can't let that happen. It's very easy for me to run with this. I could run with this. People are pumping out videos and live streams daily, sometimes more than once a day, for views and shit. I don't give a shit about views and all that crap. We need to start sifting through the bullshit and through the rumours and what some other YouTubers want to hear and look at the facts. That this lady is talking about from the school to the footpath. She was on foot, which she was. Okay. So that's that one. Sorry to debunk. Now, this YouTuber here, again, no offence to her, but she's jumped on this and then she started clipping it even shorter and just doing 5 seconds. Listen.
A really extensive search of the riverbank area, the towpath.
It's all about the towpath. Yeah, it was all about the towpath, but she's clipping it. She's clipping it down and it's creating this hysteria, right? And now everyone's jumping on it. But the thing is, it's a bit like the Q psyop. Look over here, don't look over there. So now everyone's focused on she didn't go in the car, which is debunking this CCTV that Grizzly put out. Right? We don't need that. We don't need that to be debunked. It's already been debunked. She's edited it. So we're going to look at that as well. Yeah, there's something up with that copper. There's something up with her, I'm telling you. Something not right there, folks. So this is talking about the frost, the dressing gown, this channel. There is a few little gems in here, don't get me wrong. There's a few little gems in here, but we need to stop worrying about this now, okay? So, again, thank you to everybody who's sending it me, because every single piece of evidence that comes in, I'm grateful for. But we've already looked into that now. So this is an interesting clip. This was the very first. Now, just before I show you this, I went on to Sky News today. Hello, Wesley Moore. Hello, Neil. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Sorry if I've missed you. I went on to Sky News web. This was painful for me, by the way, folks. Went to Sky News today, onto the website, and I scrolled all the way back on Nicola Bulley. So I typed into the internet Sky News, not Sly News, because obviously I wouldn't get it up. Sky News, Nicola Bulley. And I found Sky News's page on Nicola Bulley. Actually, I'm going to show it you now. Just give me a sec. We're just going to come off that a minute. We'll revisit that, okay? There's a couple of things I need to show you. We will revisit that, but let me just show you this. And this is making me... Wow, that was quick. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so I'm just going to show you this now. Again, it says there's nobody here. There's Curtis. Hello, Curtis. I'm so psychic. I was just about to say, literally just about to say, I hope Curtis is okay. Luna Adore. Hello, darling. I love her name. Curtis is in the house. Right, okay. We're going to be getting back in it now. Yeah, I do say that we're not done on this at all, but excuse me. This is another clue. So this is another clues. I've had people sending me clues and that. By the way, mods are working now, Curtis. So if anyone comes in giving you shit, just block them, okay? Penny, why does Rebecca Smith say in an interview she was last seen in school and then go, I don't know what that means. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you something briefly. Now, hello, Ashley, love. Sky News, usually you can go back, can't you? You can go back and view. So I thought, right, let's go back to the beginning, because I was going to do a live stream back to basics today, and I was going to go all the way back. And then I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. What's the point? The whole thing is bullshit. All right. She wasn't there that day. I've decided that she wasn't there that day. All right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Please change my mind. Feel free to. I'm open to anything. I'm open to everything. But yeah, Curtis has been. Curtis is had to move like 100 miles away from his home. It's awful what they've done to him. It's shocking. Okay, so, and he can't even talk. He can't come up. He can't do anything. Right. So I'm going down. Now we've got the newest stuff. All right. So we've got the newest stuff talking about being nasty about our Curtis, right? And then we've got this dude here. Okay. He's a whole new kettle of fish. Me and Jane are going to be doing some investigating on things that other people aren't talking about. We're going to be doing the legwork. I'm going to be investigating his background and Rebecca Smith. Me and Jane are going to be looking at missing people and those of you that turned up dead in this area. We're going to go back, 40 years and see how many of them there is. We're going to cross-reference it with the satanic calendar. So we are going to do that. All right. But anyway, I thought I'm going to go back to Sky News's coverage and go back and find the original interview. So I'm going back, okay, and we've got Peter Folding there defending his... this is when Nicola had just been found by the looks of it, and we're going to go... Remember, this is all in chronological order, okay? So we're going back. We've got the body recovered, okay? So we're going back. This could, going back. Now, remember, we didn't even know who she was because they wouldn't tell us who the senior investigating officer was. They wouldn't tell us. It took, 2 weeks? 2 weeks to tell us. Okay, Mark. Well, have you got any clips or anything you could send me? So we're going back. Okay, now before she's missing, they finally reeled her out because they wouldn't. It was all that Sally woman with the eyes, Before her, there was a journalist on Instagram that was saying who is in charge. He was contacting the police daily and saying who is in charge of this case, who is a senior investigating officer, and the police wouldn't tell him. Then they finally got this woman out, right? They didn't want to tell people. Hello, Rotherham. Good to see you. How you doing, mate? Right. So let's go back. This is Sly News. Yeah, Nan and Grandad as well. Hello, Top Cat. So we're going back again, and we're going to load more. So this is the last known steps. This is our Kay Burley special, and then we've got our mate Ron. Okay. Now we're going to go back. Now, remember, Sky News were all over this shit from the very beginning. What was it? The day after she went missing, or the day she went missing? They were all over this shit. Now, this is when they've just come out about the menopause, just before she was found. Right, hold on a minute. I'll get into that clip in a minute, okay? And then I'm like, right, I want to find the interviews from the very beginning. And then I want to compare them with the bullshit that's coming out now. Okay. Another YouTuber was arrested. This dude here. This was before our Curtis got given the scapegoat after Peter Folding. So we're taking a sip of tea. And then again, it's the menopause. Apparently it was him that told cops this. Paul Ansell told cops the day that she went missing and he rang them that she was menopausal. Sorry, but what? And then he's trying to say he reckons she was taken. Well, if he thought that, why tell him that? Okay. And then we're going to go. We're going to load more. We're going to keep going back in the Wayback Machine in time. Oh, that's it. Sky News have removed all of their reporting before it was announced that she had the alcohol issues. The very last video we can find on Nicola Bulley was missing Nicola had alcohol issues. I'm going to go through what we can, but my point I'm making is that why have Sly News got rid of all of this? Because usually it's all there. There probably is other stuff missing as well, Julie love. But usually if I'm investigating, because before I was doing this, okay, I do news stories. Hello, Wolf. Woof. I don't know why I did that, but hello. Before I was covering Nicola Bulley, I do news stories, okay? I don't know who you are, Lauren. Who are you, darling? I don't just give wrenches out to randoms unless there's a reason or I know who you are. No, don't take offence. Where's our lovely Jane? Nicola looked radiant to being an alcoholic. She did. Hello, Ray Clay. Yeah, we could do with that as well, Ray Clay. I will be looking into the archive, okay? But the thing is, though, Bridget love, everything is missing. Everything. Yes, they've gotten rid. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Ruby. They've gotten rid of the real-time walkthrough. Okay, that's what they've done. So we can't go. I've gone back. This is in chronological order, right? This is all in chronological order. See, up till at the top is up till when they've been going after our Curtis to this first one. Where's all the other stuff gone? Where's all the other stuff gone? All right. They've got rid of it. Now, usually, like I say, all the police interviews. Good point, Mark. The stuff that channel's showing, all the press conferences with that Sally Riley when she first went missing is all gone. This isn't normal. Like I was saying, when I do my live streams on our news articles, if I'm doing a certain topic, I'll go on to something like this and I'll go back, and they're always there. Always. I went on to, I think it was The Sun about a week or two in, right? And I could go back to the beginning. Yeah, but if they're being investigated, then why have they kept this lot in? Anyway, so is there any interview, before I come off this page, is there any interviews you want to see, folks? I'm going to get back into chat. Just give me a sec. Just get back into chat while I'm on this page before we move on, because I've got something else as well I want to report. Yeah, so that channel, that Nitty Gritty, if you've got anything, if you hear this, or if anyone can get to her, if she's got any of these missing interviews or anything, can you ask her to upload them? All right. And I know I've just shat on her parade a little bit, but hello, Stu. It's all weird. And the thing is, some people are saying, leave the family alone, stop covering this. You don't get it. This isn't just about this now. This is a bigger thing. And this is what people need to remember. This isn't about one person, right? If this is an entire psyop, or if there is a serial killer, or if there is satanic ritualistic murders on certain dates and satanic calendar in that area, right, then surely we should be looking into it. Do you get me? I don't know. Okay, so you want me to go up? Hold on. Do you get what I'm saying? So those people I've had a few people go, oh, I don't want you talking about this. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. I'm doing my best to get other content in as well. I'm still trying to put out some shorts. I'm still did my stream last night that's now removed. I removed it myself, by the way. It's not worth the risk. And you know, but this is bigger than this now. This is bigger. Exactly, Ashley. And I'm sorry, but some YouTubers are cashing in on it. And I sound horrible, but they are. They're coming out with anything and everything they can just to get what? If I've got nothing new, then I'm not going to come on, am I? People go, "You're coming on tonight?" Well, I've got nothing new to talk about with this, so I'll talk about something else. Hello, Real Super Doctor. It's more than a missing person. This is bigger. This is possibly a massive psyop, or she was murdered. Okay, so who's first? Who wants what first? Right. TT boy, please bring up the parents' interview. Right, hold on then, hang on. I wish I had Jane here and Louise. I've got none of me two helpers. And there's our Ron. I've been told that this isn't Michael. Okay. That this is Ron. It's all very confusing, guys. Ow, my leg. The thing is as well, I just want to say as well that just quickly, I'm a lot of people don't know this, but I've got really severe arthritis in my back. I've got 2 discs missing I've got 1.5 discs missing at the bottom of my back. I'm in agony all the time. I'm in a lot of painkillers. So if you hear me shuffling about a lot, it's because I'm in pain. And sometimes I want to stay on longer, but I can't. I'm in pain. So if you hear me moving around and I have to keep stopping and shuffling, I just want to let you all know it's because I completely lock up. Okay, I've got nerve damage. I can't feel down one side of my leg. So that's just to let you know, in case you're thinking, what's she doing? I'm sat on my bed with loads of cushions propping me up and I'm shuffling around. And again, apologise for all these shuffling noises. I just wanted to just get that in there. Okay, everyday struggle. This is the dad. I don't know if this is the one with the mom. And also, have anyone noticed that this was out on the 18th, the day before she was married. The mom in the interview with the mom and the dad. This isn't that, is it? No. The one with the mom and the dad. The mom looks like she wants to say something. Oh, thank you, Wolf. Right. Okay. We'll be doing the family one first, and well, whatever comes first. These aren't videos, look. These are the videos. That's not a video. You want the video, don't you? That's just... There's not a video. See? Analysis. Oh, it is a video. It's not her though, is it? Here we go. I think. Is this the one you want? Yeah, she did. Oh, thank you, Neil. I don't know, JT. So is this not the one? Let's just watch this anyway, because I'm here now.
As soon as she was reported missing, following the information that was provided to the police by her partner, Paul, and based on a number of specific vulnerabilities that we were made aware of, Nicola was graded as high risk. That is normal in a missing person from investigation with the information we were in possession of. She was immediately treated as a MISPA, and then on the Monday, the 30th of January, I was identified as the senior investigating officer. At that time, January, we reviewed all the information.
Right, she was given. Might not be Louise, darling. I'm not. I don't know for definite. I'm giving you my opinions. Looking at all the dates, the information we've got, the only taped off area is the car park. You know, and they changed their story. Hello, Elizabeth, darling. Check out Radio Time clip. No, it was Channel 5, I think. No, it was Sky, because it was that guy again, wasn't it? Right, okay. So if she was the senior investigating officer from the 30th of Jan. Hello, Ashley, by the way. I've not said hello to you, love. If she was the senior investigating officer from the 30th of Jan, then why was she not announced that? Why were they wheeling out that Sally Riley? Yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? So she should have been announced. Why was she even dragged in on the 30th of January? They were still going with the river and the ball. Sid! I love you, Sid. I'm worried about Jane. Do you know what? I think Jane's messaged me. I'm not going to read it all now because I'm live, but let me just have a quick look. Yeah, she has. We just message her. I'm a bit worried. Sorry, guys. Thank you to anyone who's donated as well. We're just over halfway there, so I'll probably set up another one. I've ended it for now because we got halfway, and then I'll probably do another one. So just bear with me, folks. Okay, so she's just told us that she was put on from the 30th of January. I didn't know that. So why will they keep it? Usually the senior investigating officer is in all the press conferences from the start. Why only now as they were finding her? And as that other detective had come in, remember, from down in Kent. The murder detective had come in. So what's she? She does drug busts and child porn or whatever it's called. Sick, and I can't even say the words. She specialises in child abuse online stuff.
That had been gathered in the days prior to her being reported.
Tipex teeth.
And as any senior investigating officer does, you form a number of hypotheses. That is scenarios which are possible from the information to hand.
Why do they all look so drugged up? Has anyone noticed? And that Sally Riley, whatever her name is, they all look off their face, don't they?
Those hypotheses included the one that she possibly could have gone
Struggling
into the
to keep her
river,
eyes open.
that there could have been third-party involvement, and lastly, that she could have left the area voluntarily.
Let me listen to that bit again.
Those hypotheses have remained in place.
Don't let me down now.
Are reviewed regularly, as is normal with any SIO running.
Fucking arsehole. Yeah, it's froze. It won't let me. Please.
A major investigation.
It's not going to let me, is it?
Here
we go. So listen to this bit again. Hold on.
A number of specific vulnerabilities that we were made aware of, Nicola was graded as high risk. That is normal in a missing person from investigation with the information we were in possession of. She was immediately treated as a MISPA, and then on the Monday, the 30th of January, I was identified as the senior investigating officer. At that time, we reviewed all the information that had been gathered in the days prior to her being reported.
Why is she having to read it? It's not hard, is it? But why is she having to look down and read this? She's not giving a massive speech. If you've been doing this case from she's saying the 30th, she'd know all this. She can't even speak. She looks off her head. She's put a load of makeup on. I think that's a hair in her eyes, I think. I don't know. Hello, free speech, darling. I think that's a hair in her eyes. I don't know if I'm being too kind there. I don't know.
And as any senior investigating officer does, you form a number of hypotheses.
Well, that's funny because we were told from the beginning by that other bird with the sunken purple eyes that there was no other hypotheses. So why did they draft in her if they said from the beginning that this was nothing? Yeah, but she's on the 30th, just me. 30th. That's when they were still pumping out the bullshit that she'd fell in. And do you know what? I believe that the reason why they came out with the menopause shit was because they realised that the falling in really wasn't gonna cut the mustard anymore. Because that Emma White came out and said there's no ball. There's no tennis ball. They went with the tennis ball, didn't they? I think they are covering. I genuinely do. And that's what I'm saying. Me and Jane, the lovely Jane, are going to be doing a deep diving. So I might be quiet for a few days. If I go quiet for a few days, don't worry about me because I'm going to be really, really focusing. I want to, if anyone's got any information on any missing people or missing and murdered people in the Lancashire area, please drop me an email. Okay. I will be looking at my emails in a minute as well because someone sent something in. So just bear with me. We're just doing this bit now.
That is scenarios which are possible from the information to hand. Those hypotheses included the one that she possibly could have gone into the river, that there could have been third-party involvement, and lastly, that she could have left the area voluntarily. Those hypotheses have remained in place throughout, are reviewed regularly, as is normal with any SIO running a major investigation.
What? Those have remained in place throughout? No. So she's now saying that there was 3 hypotheses all along. Fell in, abducted, or murdered. Right. What date was that? That's not what we were told. Hang on a minute. Hang on. The 18th of Feb, the day before they supposedly found her. I'm starting to think now that this inquest, and it's just a theory again, this inquest might actually come out that she's been murdered, because it's like they're trying to erase the past. Now, before the menopause thing, they were all saying she'd fell in. They've erased that now. Now they're saying on the 18th, the day before they found her, that they always had there was always open to her being murdered. Yes, Shirley. Another so I'm just gonna let that comment go. And if you see any comments that are held by YouTube, can you just pass them unless they're trolls, please? If you're a mod. This is what it's constant doublespeak, MS. There isn't one, but then there can be one, and they're drafting in a Home Office pathologist. This guy looks off his head as well. Look, let me just show you this other dude. Now, this guy who was in the initial with Sally, he looks off his face and all. Where's he gone? No, I don't want you. He's not here now. Him. This one here. Okay, I'm still looking for the mother's interview and I can't find it. It's not on here. They've got rid of it. I'm sure it was Sky News because it was that. It was because it was. Oh, was it ITV? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The fuck was that? Anybody hear that noise? Oh my God. Ha! Sorry. Someone's just sent me a dick video. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Oh my God, I can't show you. No, it's not a porn bomb. It's on Facebook. I've got my Facebook open because I'm gonna show you a few things in a minute. I'm gonna show you the Facebook group, some of the things I've found. And when that noise, that weird noise happens, apparently it's when a Facebook message comes through. I never use Facebook on my laptop. And I've just opened my Facebook and I could show you, but I'll get cut down. And there's a man waving his winky at me. Are you hungry? Oh my God, I'm dying to show you lot, but I'll get shut down. Are you hungry? And he's shaking his winky at me. Oh my God, please, Lord. It did give me a laugh. It really did. We don't know what's happened to the phone. What is wrong with people? He's shaking his helmet at me. Stop. It's horrendous. I can't even show you my Facebook now. I was about to show it you. I didn't know what to do, miss. Honestly, I've literally put a big sign on my Facebook saying, please, no dick pics. It's still there as waving it at me. I'd love to show you because I'll get shut down just to prove to you that I'm not making this up. He's waving it at me. Are you hungry? He says. Are you hungry? Oh man, he's got a vest on and everything. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna have to shut that off. Sorry, it's thrown me. Where was I? What a weirdo. Fuck off, he's calling me. He's calling me. Listen. Listen. It's a video call as well. What shall I do? I can't. If he wasn't videoing me, I would have answered it live and told him to F off. Let me just tell him to fuck off. Hold on a minute. No, actually, no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to report it after. Right, I've just closed that down. He's come back again. He sent me another one. Stop! Stop, you weirdo. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Why do these things always happen to me? I want to expose him. I'd love to, but YouTube won't like it. Okay, so what am I looking at now? So that he wasn't on here then. So it wasn't on here. Have you seen this? It's gone now. I've closed it off, but if he does anything again, it will pop up.
Where is it on your laptop?
Yeah. Here it is. Look, watch here. Come here. Look. Sorry, I'm just showing how this weirdo here. Look. Look. I did. I've just opened it for you. Look at it.
Is this a message thing?
Yeah, look, I've never even replied. Apparently, he sent me in before. I've never opened.
Click on any of the images, and that autoplay should be turned off.
Right, look. That's what that. Are you hungry? With his knob. What a freak. I'm not going to do anything yet because I want to report him. Right, okay, I'm going to get back to this. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just in a bit of shock. Poor Ansel. Blimey, it wasn't even very big. He could have, you know, if I had that, I wouldn't be waving it about, put it that way. Okay, so there's nothing on here. I was going to get onto Facebook and show you some of the things because, but he might pop up. He might pop up. I've just closed it, but there's a chance he might pop up again. Okay, there's a few things I wanted to show you as well, which might be nothing, but now I've been thrown, so I've got to try and remain professional. I know. I wonder if he's watching. Nah, I doubt it. I've just looked. Apparently, he sent me loads of them. I didn't even notice. I don't open them. I don't. But because I'm on my laptop, it's just opened it. That little noise was. I don't like using Facebook on my laptop. I hate Facebook anyway. Right. Okay. So let's try and get back onto this now. Apologies about that, people. Fucking weirdos. Ugh. God. He needs to be put on a sex offenders register. If he's doing that to me, imagine what he's doing to other people. Yeah. Oh my God, Sharon S. Love. Yeah, sex pest. I wonder if it's worth me reporting him to the police. He's waving it around. Oh my God, Luce. I hope you're not spicy. It's got to be against the law. Hello, Funky. Okay, now I need to go back now and remember what I was doing because he's thrown me, guys. So I need to try and remain professional. Could he? Okay. Well, I'm not going to block him or anything. I'm going to wait. Rebecca Smith, thank you, darling. You wouldn't believe how many people send me photos, but not videos and video calls. Yes, you're right, Louise. Rebecca Smith is not a missing persons DCI. She's on missing kids, abducted kids, and also online abuse children as well. So why has she been put on this case? It doesn't make any sense. That's true, that is, Jess. Yeah, he was waving it around. And then he rang me. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good point, Essex boys. What if there was children there? What if there was children there? Right, so I'm going to show you now something in the face. Oh, you wanted me to go look at the interview, didn't you? Well, I've got rid of him now, so I'm going to show you the Facebook group. But if he pops back up again, shaking it around, I'm going to have to quickly delete it, because otherwise it'll be if YouTube catches Willie on the screen. Okay, so if he messages me again, it will pop up. So I'll block it quick. But basically, this is the group. Now, I found something really interesting in this group today, and I was going to just send the photos over to myself, and I thought, well, I'll just open it live. So basically, somebody has gone looking for the grave, and there's no grave, guys. There's no grave. All right, let me just find it for you. Hold on. And another thing is, maybe cover up. Maybe. A winky was, you know what I might do? I'm going to show it, yeah, but I'm going to, not now. I'm going to blur it out and then show you on the next stream, so you can see I'm not making this shit up. I'm so scared it's going to pop up again. So I got this all open, ready to show you on the group. Okay, I need to try and find this. Now, I managed to find the service. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Things look different on the website than the app on the phone. Oh, right, just bear with me, folks. There was a service. I found the service sheet on here earlier. Yeah, this is just to let you all know. I think you probably know this, but the inquest is going to be heard on the 23rd of June, in case anyone needs to know that date. Apparently so, yeah. So the 23rd of June, it's going to be at Preston Coroner's Court. And it's at a bigger court than all the others as well. So there you go. So that's just to let you know. I found the sheets. If I can't find it on here, recent media. Hang on a minute. Let's see if it's in here. Hold on. There's some brilliant armchair detective sleuth people on here, honestly. We found the water bottle thing as well, but I just wanted to show you this service sheet if I can find it. Looks like no one's uploaded it. Basically, on the service sheet, this is what I find really bizarre. They've put the date of death as the day they found her. How weird's that? Someone's put my post up, look. That's my post. Someone uploaded it to the group. Right, I'm going to have to find it. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to shut this down in case he pops up again. While I'm just going to email it. Hold on. 23rd of June. Yeah, guys, we need to be looking into that date and see if there's any meaning to it. Hang on a minute. Was it the 23rd or the 26th? 26, sorry, my mistake. Going to say not another 23. No, I'm not telling him to F off AI because I'm going to report him. Yeah, 23 on the bench, Psalm 23. 23 was all over. If anybody caught last night's iPet Goat 2 breakdown, which because of all the problems with YouTube, we were just completely disrupted. So I'm going to be doing that in a video. Right, let me just find this thing and I just want to show you something. Hold on. I managed to find the funeral sheet today. You know, the service sheet, whatever you call it. And it had the date of death as the day they found her. Why is that? That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? And I haven't forgotten about the person that emailed me as well while I've been on. I'm not ignoring you. I just need to. I have an order of what I'm doing, you see. I did do until that knob, literally that knob shown up. Right, okay, let's get this up now for you. Right. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you this was two reasons. One, still says there's nobody watching, you know, on my end. Just 0. 1, the date. Okay, so a service in loving memory of Nicola Jane Bulley, 12th of October 1997, same age as Paz, to the 19th of Feb 2023. Funeral service to be held at St Michael on Wyre Parish Church. So that was the day when we knew about the drone, the drone ban. Okay, and it's got the reverend's name there. Zoom out again. Reverend Andrew Wilkinson, and then it's so that's the service sheet. Okay, that's I come across today. Now I just find that bizarre that they chose the day that they found her. You swear, so lovely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here. He's swinging it around. I can't. I'm now thinking. I think I'm mentally scarred. That's a sex pest. He needs to be in prison. Okay, so that's that one. Now, somebody put in the group, and I can't find it now, which is bloody typical. I'm going to have another look just while I'm talking to you. Hello, Cindy, love. Somebody put in the group that they have been to the church to pay their respects. And guess what? There's no grave. So, was she cremated? Or is this all bullshit? And another thing is, has anybody ever seen any photos of Nicola before the last sort of like 12 to 18 months? Because there's no new pictures. I mean, there's no old pictures. It's just this. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how you guys feel about this. There's no pictures, is there? Other than these photoshopped ones. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let me just have a quick look at something. Hold on. So I'm going to get you this thing up, what this lady put today. Just bear with me. Yeah, so there's obviously not going to be a headstone yet because that takes a couple of months, but there's no mound or anything. There's nothing there. Now, somebody, okay, I'm back to Facebook again now, so I'm just going to say this. Be careful, be careful. A knob could appear at any time. Somebody has done a search on the... Oh, come on. Oh, it's all right. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him. It's somebody else. God for that. Okay. Now, every single person that messages me is now coming through. I don't know how to get rid of it. Someone has done a search on recent burials in St Michael's churchyard, memorials. So not just the burials, the memorials, nothing. No matches found. So we've got a no-fly zone. It does say followed by burial in the churchyard. So it's supposed to be a burial. Okay. Someone's put here, look, a day ago, someone's put nothing's adding up. What's that? What's going on here? Oh, fuck's sake, it's gone. Nothing's adding up on this. None of it makes any sense. Everybody in this group, there's so many groups, some are getting deleted now, right? But so basically we've got a service sheet. We've got a service sheet with no burial. We've got, remove that again. Okay. So let me go back to the service sheet. I'm not sure how many other people have got hold of this service sheet, but I did today. Yeah, you're right. Followed by burial in the churchyard. So someone has been, they've travelled to St Michael to pay their respects. I have no idea. I have no idea. It could be fake. So there's no acknowledgement in the local newspapers. Again, people are saying, why obsessed with this story? Because none of it makes bloody sense. Yeah. So but there'd be a mound. There would be. It hasn't made any sense, Anaka, and this is why it's created so much interest, because none of it makes any sense. So we've got this sheet here. We had a no drone fly zone, and somebody has been to St Michael and Wye Church, and there is no recent grave. So there's usually like a mound or something. Yeah, somebody has been and looked, and there's nothing there. But that's what I was going to say. Someone said earlier that they were close by. I'm not sure who it was. If we have anybody close by, is there any way you could, like, don't make a big thing out of it, don't film, and I think that's where Curtis really went wrong looking back, and I think he would agree. He should have gone back and just filmed and not spoke to people. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, people, by not talking to people and just keeping your head down and just filming and stuff. That's the problem. But it's happened now. We can't change the past. But hopefully in future, Curtis, if you're listening, just keep your head down and film if you want to film, because I think you did some. I don't know. Without Curtis, we would be even more lost. Because hello, Ted. Because at least Curtis could show us the actual place, and it's so different seeing it on the news, which isn't much, and then seeing it in real life. So anyway, there's no burial. If anyone is in the local area and you want to go, all right, Ted, you okay? You on your way home? Yeah, good point. If the ground is frozen, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe, Shirley, maybe, we don't know that. Yeah. So if you're going to go, and apparently Steve was banned. I need to try and unblock him. So I'm saying, don't block people unless it's an obvious troll or is doxing, or if someone comes in doxing or obviously trolling or cloning. But if it's just a commentator that's cheeky, just remove his comment if he's really cheeky, and then just warn him. Because now I've got to trawl through my hundreds of block people that could be spammers and bots to try and find him. And I've had a few other people contacting me on emails saying, why am I being blocked? And it's like, oh God. Anyway, I won't get onto that. So that's that. Okay, I'll probably put in. What I'll do in the morning, I'll release another video for the people that missed this live stream. And some people don't want to sit through the waffle. Most people do seem to enjoy it, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, most people say to me that they enjoy the way that we do things here. I'm not dictating to you guys how to think, what to think. What's this? I'm not telling you what to think, what to believe, what's fact, what isn't fact. I can only tell you what I think. And what I like about what I do live is it's more like a brainstorming session with everybody. Everybody's involved, not just me dictating to you what, this is what we do here on my channel. We're all together. It's not about me. We're all here. Everyone gets a say, and it's more like a brainstorming session. And I think that's the way it should be. But for the people that don't like that, for the people that don't like, okay, I'm gonna get into the emails in a sec. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rebecca, love. And some people don't like it. So for those people that don't like it, all I'm doing is making a very short, brief video the next day of the bullet points that we discuss on the live stream. So for the people that don't want to watch the live stream and they don't want to listen to me waffling on, that's for you. So I'll be doing one of them in the morning as well. Hello, Belinda, love. Steve, I will find you and unblock you on your main account. If you come in trolling moderators, I will time you out myself. Excuse me, distracting from the chat. So let me just get into my emails now, because apparently I've had some emails come in. So Where are we? And I do appreciate anyone that emails me. I really do. Some people go, oh, it's probably nothing, but it could be something. Doesn't matter if it's nothing. It could be something, you know. Okay, I'm just refreshing now. All right, what's going on here then? Right. I've had some other people messaging me today as well with some other. I've just opened my emails and there's loads, guys. Thank you. So it looks like we're going to be having another clues night because I've got another 10, 15 clues. I think that's him there. I think that's his clone. Hello, Dig Down Deep, Essex Boy. Thank you, everyone who's been really kind. Again, if you don't like how we do it, I can always do my little videos. Who was it who messaged me? Okay. Right, I will not expose you, I promise. I will not dox anybody. Can I read out your email, but just won't give your name? Is that okay? Really, Louise, love? Okay, can I read out your email? But I just won't. I know, free speech. Most people love them, darling, but some people don't, but that's okay. I don't get offended, you know. I know I waffle on. I don't mean to. Okay, so I am going to read this guy's email or girl, but I'm not going to dox him, obviously. I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to read it. Okay. That's interesting, Dean, really. Has anyone walking Earth on Google Earth interested in the case knows the upper and lower field can be accessed through a series of 360-degree pictures through blue dots. Where's the link? You said you sent me a link. Hang on a minute. Okay, I know you've asked me for my phone number, but I don't give my phone number out. Okay, that isn't going to happen. I'm sorry. I do not give my phone number out. I used to. I changed it because I had too many weirdos. And I don't give it to anybody. All right. Even people I've known for years on YouTube don't have my phone number. So that isn't going to happen. But we can talk on Telegram and we can talk on Facebook Messenger over the phone. But I don't give my phone number out to anybody. Only family have my phone number. Just letting you know that. Okay, it's quite a long email, so I'll read that after. Okay, whoever sent me that, the blue dots are there. Okay, it is a bit Bob Lazar, it really is. So what else has just come through? Now, does anybody have any evidence yet? Because I have heard that there is evidence that Jason Rothwell had his cousin was part of the drugs bust that happened in Blackpool on the 8th of February. I don't know how true this is. I've also had emails today with links to, apparently there are barracks in Inskip. I've had to, Lorna, and it's not me being horrible. I'm not horrible at all. Okay, I'm just having a quick look now. People have sent me stuff. Hang on a minute. Okay. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, you've sent me this... Someone's just sent me this. Let me get this up. I was looking at this today. I actually mentioned this last week. The initial police missing posters said that she was missing from Inskip. Now, I did mention this last week, and this nitty-gritty's picked up on this now, okay? I noticed this a week or two ago, all right? Have you seen Nicola Bulley, who was gone missing from home in Inskip? Anybody remember this? Hello, boss baby. This will be kept up, yeah. Last night's wasn't because of the sensitive topic of it with 9/11 and stuff. We've got to be careful. He does give me the creeps, Leslie. So I did mention this last week, guys. All right. This is bizarre. So the day she went missing, it was all Inskip everywhere. And then all of a sudden, on the 30th-ish, 29th, 30th, yeah, it was his cousin though, Dave. Do we have any evidence? I need evidence. I can't just, people were saying with such certainty that Derek Clayton was a retired BAE and aerospace engineer, but not one person can show me any evidence that that's true. Hello, Tamara, love. Oh, sorry, Tamara. Tamar, I'm sorry, darling. I do read things really quickly, and sometimes I read it wrong. But sometimes you end up with a nickname, like Boss Baby. I read that wrong, and now she's got that now for life, unfortunately. I hope she doesn't mind. It's a term of endearment. Okay, so Nicola 45 was last seen at around 9:15 today on the footpath by the river. But up here, it says has gone missing from home in Inskip. Now, initially, it was Inskip everywhere. Oh, really, Ruby? That's interesting. So it was Inskip. So let's listen.
That the river
I
off Garstang Road.
The person doing this needs to learn how to edit when she's doing that on a phone. It's quite annoying. No offense.
Is this bit here at the top? She's described as white, 5'3" tall.
She's a midget like me then.
Shoulder length.
Bigger than me.
Light brown shoulder length hair. I suppose it looks a bit light brown and like that.
Diana, I believe she was found on the 3rd of February at Shit Creek. I'm sorry, I do.
She was last seen wearing a long black.
Apologies for fans. Come on now.
Jacket with a hood, black jeans and olive green ankle wellies. The hair was tied into a ponytail. Immediately prior to going missing, she was walking her dog. Described as a.
When things like this happen, you need to go back to the start. You need to go back to. I'm 5'3", I think. Well, I was probably lost that now. Probably shrunk since I lost another half a disc. But there you go in my back. When things like this happen, and rumors start and mistruths start, and people get off on a tangent, which we all do. I do. Sometimes you need to go back to the start, and that's why I wanted to do this stream. I was going to go back to basics, but then I couldn't find anything. It's all been removed. So let me just have a quick look at something. Just bear with me. I'm going to close that down. I'm going to do a quick search for. I'm going to put, because initially it was all Inskip this, Inskip that. Now, she didn't even live in St. Michael. And yet everything is St. Michael. Why is she being buried in St. Michael's Church? Why did her children go to St. Michael on Wye Church of England primary school? Why is that? She lived in Inskip. There's an Inskip primary school. I've looked into it all. I looked into it today. I've been looking into it. I've not just been sat there. This is another thing. I don't just sit there watching other people's videos. I do my own research. And if I end up on the same research as somebody else, that's because I've done the work. It doesn't make any sense. So what we're going to do, I haven't planned to do this, but I'm just going to do it anyway, just out of interest. Thank you for dropping that, Shirley, love. I've just typed into the internet just to see Nicola Bulley Inskip. Just get rid of that. Hang on. Okay. Just to see. If it's a bit blurry, go to the little settings thing at the top on the right if you're on your phone and click highest quality. All right. If I want to stream in, it should be on 720. If I want to stream in 1080, I need to pay another £25 a month on top of my existing StreamYard. It's ridiculous. Ideally, eventually, I will be using Streamlab. It's a lot better. But Well, that's another thing I'm looking at, Ian. There was other Nicolas that what we looked at last night. We had a quick look at the end of my other stream last night. Or was it the night before? I can't remember. And the other Nicola and Paul, Nicola was non-gender. There was no gender on the birth certificate. It's like it's so bizarre. Maybe Bridget, maybe, I don't know, darling. There's a chance, but usually you go in your village, it's 3 miles away. So I've just put in Nicola Bulley Inskip. So I'm going to put missing Inskip and see if we can find any of the initial, the original articles. Right. Found one from the 30th of January. So let's just see what this says. Everything we know so far about missing Inskip woman's disappearance as Operation enters its 6th day. What? This was published on the 30th of January. Now, hang on a minute. Wasn't she announced missing on the 27th of January? So how can it be entering its 6th day on the 30th of January? Right. I found her initial interview as well. So, see, sometimes you've just got to go back to basics. I'm going to play that in a minute. Just bear with me. Right. This was published on the 30th of January. It was updated on the 1st of February. So even if you go by the 1st of February, that isn't 6 days. Do you see why it's sometimes better to go back to basics? Hang on a minute. Let me just speak to Al. Just give me a sec. Okay, so we found her interview. So don't worry. I'm going to play it from the beginning with sound. All right. So this doesn't make any sense. And again, this is why we need to keep going back to the beginning, back to basics. Okay. So it says there. Let's just read this. So, according to this, on the 30th of January, she'd been missing for 6 days. Now, we know that there's typos, but really the headline, 6th day. 30th of January updated the 1st of February. So even if that's the updated version, that's only 4 days, guys. What's going on? We're going to watch that interview in a sec in full. Here we go. Now, it's all about the towpath. Again, this is why we need to keep going back in time. Keep going back to the beginning. 45-year-old was last seen on a footpath by the river wire of Garstang Road in the village of St. Michael. Okay, so towpath. They think we've forgotten about this, you see. They can't be good at math or there's some Billy bullshitting going on. Oh, thank you, Shirley. I really appreciate that. Was walking her dog. A mobile phone was later found on a bench, along with the dog lead and harness. Now, hang on a minute. Oh, we're still looking for the lead, guys. We found the harness, not the lead. See? They're wiping all of this. They're literally scrubbing the internet, a bit like what Treasonous May did. Treasonous May. I'm reading what it says on here. Treasonous May wiped the internet on her dad. Her dad, Treasonous May, fun fact, was a prolific serial killer. Did you know that? And when she got in, she had the internet scrubbed. But I managed to find a few little snippets. I don't know. I've got them somewhere. Her dad was a vicar. Morty vicar. So, hang on. What's that there? Whose house is that? Do we know? An abandoned house was searched. An abandoned house. A mansion. Now, I've been told the lead's still missing. Her Springer Spaniel was found loose between the river and the bench about an hour after she went missing. Again, we need to keep going back to these because the story has changed so much, right? That we need to go back. And they are trying. I had to put in Nicola Bulley, Inskip. This didn't come up. I had to put in Nicola Bulley missing Inskip to get this. Okay. Thank you, Bridget. Right. It is understood that Miss Bulley dropped off her 2 young children at the Michael. There's something I want to show you on that as well. I'm going to be going soon because I need to. I've got an early. I've got a few things I need to do. So, and I don't think Jack's going to go down without me. So he's been. I don't think he's gone to sleep yet. So I need to go and sort that out. I need to wash my hair. It is understood that Miss Bulley dropped her 2 young children off. Okay. Remind me at the end, guys. I want to show you something about this school. It might be nothing. I don't know. Searches were carried out over the weekend using a helicopter, drones and police dogs with support from Lancashire Fire and Rescue. This is when she'd just gone missing. So she went missing on the Friday and then all weekend they were looking for her. Okay. Excuse me. It says here, Miss Bulley's partner spent all of Sunday looking for her. What about Saturday? Weren't you looking on the Saturday? Yeah, apparently the dog was tied up with string. But why would you do that? Why wouldn't you put the lead and the harness on the dog? It's just really bizarre. Okay. Police said they keeping an open mind about what happened, but do not believe that she was attacked. In a press conference, Sally Riley, fears are growing. Police are keeping a really open mind about what could have happened. But we do believe the likelihood that Nicola has gone missing and this is not a crime inquiry. How is Curtis being done for perverting the course of justice if it's not a crime? People go missing. People do go missing, but clearly as time goes by, we become more and more concerned. I believe at this point, this is my thoughts, that Sally with the sunken eyes, all right, didn't know what was going on. I think she was in the dark. All right. That's my opinion. I don't think any of these lower level police knew about any of this. And she looked well stressed, didn't she? She's either day one, no third part involvement. Yeah, from the start. Why do they think there's no part involvement? Why? There's a 10-minute window missing. Mr. Ansell, an engineer who has been in a relationship with Miss Bulley for 12 years, said it's just a perpetual hell, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't feel real. We know about all this with his woolly hat. 31st Jan. Police searching for Miss Bulley, a potential key witness who wanted to speak to and been located. Now, we know about this. The lady with the yellow coat that said she didn't actually see her that day. She's the only independent witness we've got. All the others are all compromised. A man who was walking a small fluffy dog spoken to a woman in the area, had spoken to a woman in the area who found Bulley's dog. That's what they're calling her, Bulley's dog. That's nice, isn't it? Before he walked in the direction of Rowan Water. In his statement, we've been overwhelmed by the support from our community. So was this our Ron? Was this not Ron or was this Ron? The girls are desperate to have their mummy back. We ask anyone who thinks they have any information. The reason why I think that Paul's involved, and again, this is just my opinion, and people can shoot me down because I'm allowed to have an opinion. Until the online safety bill comes in its full force, then I won't be able to. I noticed every time he spoke to on the camera, which wasn't that often, it was always, me. I never ever heard him say, Nikki, please come home, because if that was me and my other half had gone missing, I'd be pleading, please get in touch, please come home, I'm sorry, or whatever's upset you. There was none of that. Doesn't say his name. I've managed to find the dad, but he's gone into hiding now. Walks will take place. This was on the 31st. Stephanie Benyon, one of her mates, said she would not stop searching. So I'm just having a quick look down the timeline. Okay, this is a really good article because it's got the full timeline from the very day she went missing. On Wednesday, Kev Camplin of Bowland Pennine Mountain Rescue, grounds of a large unoccupied house were being searched, along with a 3-mile stretch of river. So all of the river, she was found a mile down the way there, down the river. So 3 miles were searched. The abandoned house is opposite the bench. It's quite posh, he said. What a bizarre thing to say. Mountain Rescue. We didn't go into the house. As a volunteer search and rescue, we don't actually go into buildings. We might go into a barn. We leave that to the cops. While the team was searching the grounds, the owner was there for some reason, and we asked him to go in, and he had a quick look around. And have you heard this? So she's been missing for 4 days, 3 days, and they find this abandoned house opposite where she went missing, and the search team don't go in them. The coppers were searching the search team was searching the grounds outside. The owner was there for some reason. Why was the owner there? Why was the owner of the house there if it's an abandoned house? Hello, Mandy, love. It's an abandoned house. So why was the owner just happened to be there? And he said, we asked him to go in and he had a quick look around and she wasn't there. What if this man has got her tied up upstairs? And they're saying, can you have a little quick look around, please? Yes. Oh, there's nobody here. Surely you'd let them go in, wouldn't you? So bizarre. So bizarre. Superintendent Sally Riley appealed to anyone. So we're going to watch her little video in a minute. So this is the timeline. We found it, folks. Finally found the initial timeline. So let's see how much of this we get to watch. I just got to refresh it because it's already played it and it won't let me watch it again. Oh, come on. Come on. Here we go.
To come forward who may have been driving.
Right, there's 2 minutes of this. I've got time to go for a wee.
Friday morning.
Right, hold on.
If they have dash cam footage from around 9:15.
I want to pause it and start again. It's not letting me.
Who may have been driving.
Right, I've got 2 minutes to go for a wee. So it's going to be super fast. So I'm going to leave this on. We'll probably revisit it after because it's one of the first ever interviews that we've been looking for. See, I found this live. Live research is the best way to do it while we're all here together. Right. Let me just mute myself and then I'm going to play it, okay?
We're appealing for witnesses to come forward who may have been driving through St Michael's on Wyre at around 9:15 last Friday morning, 27th of January. If they have dash cam footage from around 9:15, please contact 101 and let us know. Likewise, this is an area popular with dog walkers and other people enjoying the lovely countryside. If they can also report any sightings that they had of Nicola. Nicola was last seen at 9:15 on Friday morning in the area of St Michael's on Wyre on the towpath, walking her dog. A number of specialist officers and staff have been out, as well as numerous partners, but the public have also been out in force, and for that we really thank them, because this is a close-knit community and people are understandably concerned about Nicola's safety. Nicola is described as 5'3" tall. She's 45 years of age. She has mid-length brown hair and she was wearing a long black gilet jacket, dark trousers and green wellies. Nicola was on a conference call on Friday morning The phone was found a short time later on a bench and her dog nearby. So those are the circumstances of Nicola's disappearance. Well, clearly as time goes on, naturally we become more and more concerned. We've done a really extensive search of the riverbank area, the towpath, the surrounding area, spoken to lots of local people who have come out.
Okay, I'm back. I want to just, is there anything, I'm going to continue it, but is there anything that I missed? Because I was going to like play it and break it down a little bit, so I'm back. Was there anything interesting so far that we've missed on that while I was having a wee? I was watching it, but I was too busy hurrying up. Did I just read that someone just said that that house over the road belonged to Paul's cousin? Is that right? What? Really? How do we know this? Has anyone got any evidence of this? Because if that's the case, then this gets even, she is scary. This is even more bizarre. Because like the article I've just read, I'm going to start this again just because I'm back now, and if I catch anything, I can stop it. Have I still got it on low speed? No, I've got no. High quality. Just try and put it on better quality. What was going to say? They asked him if they could get right. So someone's missing. There's an old abandoned house over the road, abandoned, being done up, whatever. There's nobody there. No one lives there. Okay. And they just say we only go into barns. And then he says the owner was just happened to be there. And we asked him to go and have a quick look. And he came back and said nothing there. What if she was in that house? All, you know, you just couldn't make this shit up. Okay. Can somebody email me that link, please? Oh, is that the Kay Burley thing? I might do that next stream. It's quite a long video. We might break that down. Really? Has anyone got the name of Paul's cousin? Well, yeah. Right. Has anyone got the name of this cousin? Because I'll look into him. Yeah, that's another one I will be looking at as well. Exactly, AI. And they just said, nothing here.
So we're appealing for witnesses.
Okay, I'm watching this again. Now I'm sat here. I can pause it if I need to.
On wire at around 9:15 last Friday morning.
Can you email it to me, please? I can't click on that on my laptop. Can't click on links on my laptop. I'm on StreamYard. It doesn't let me.
Likewise,
Ruby or anyone,
can
you please email me that link and I can get it up on here.
If they can also report any sightings that they had of Nicola.
Yeah, Natalie,
Nicola,
yeah, Tim Barnes.
Was last seen at 9:15.
Need evidence, though. You're probably right.
Area of St Michael's on wire, on the towpath, walking her dog. A number of specialist officers and staff have been out, as well as numerous partners, but the public have also been out in force, and for that we really thank them, because this is a close-knit community and people are understandably concerned about Nicola's safety.
I'm not being nasty or anything like that, but she looks like she's fucked, doesn't she? Really, Ashley, love? I know about Tim Barnes, who was arrested and released twice for the Nicola Ray, was it? Who was murdered disappeared in 2010, but they had no evidence. Well, you guys know how I feel about that new CCTV. I think it's bullshit. She looks very ill or very drugged up. I might be wrong, I don't know, but she doesn't look right.
Nicola is described as 5'3" tall. She's 45 years of age. She has mid-length brown hair, and she was wearing a long black gilet jacket, dark trousers,
very
and
posh
green wellies. Nicola was on a conference call on Friday morning. The phone was found a short time later on a bench, and her dog nearby. So those are the circumstances of Nicola's disappearance. Well, clearly as time goes on, naturally we become more and more concerned. We've done a really extensive search of the riverbank area, the towpath, the surrounding area. Spoken to lots of local people who have come out in droves to try and help find Nicola, which is really kind of them. It is a close-knit community. But clearly, as time goes on, we are becoming more concerned for safety and very much trying to find it. We're not treating the investigation as anything other than a missing person inquiry. These are unusual events, and people should be reassured that we're doing everything we can to try and find her.
What was that? So we're only dealing it as a missing what? We're only doing it as a missing persons. Just hear that last bit again. They keep cutting it, didn't they?
The investigation as anything other than a missing person inquiry. These are unusual events, and people should be reassured that we're doing everything we can to try and find her.
Okay. Interesting, Mr. Bond. Come on. Okay, so that's the that was on the 30th. Let me just see if there's anything else. Finding old articles is not easy, guys, when they're hiding stuff on the internet. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I've been going for 2 hours and I'm just really tired. Unless there's anything urgent on it. I was going to mention the school, wasn't I? Hold on a minute. I'll try and find it now. Just hold on. This might be nothing, folks. Might be absolutely nothing. I just find it a little bit bizarre. I can't type because I've got my microphone in the way, so I'm trying to type with one hand all skewy. Here it is. Okay, again, the winky man might turn up. So if he does, I apologise. Yeah, I'm still here for a minute. Underbelly 420. Oh, come on! Hold on. Oh. It's Jane. Right, Jane, I'm going to share my screen now, so don't send anything because everyone's going to see your messages, all right? Now, there is... Okay, hopefully Jane will stop messaging while I'm live. Now, there is children on this, but it's a public Facebook page. So I can't really do anything about that, you know? I can't stop people from seeing it, but it's public, all right? So the reason why I wanted to show you this, I'll just really quickly show this. So that they were uploading a day ago, all right? So this is the local school. The reason why I come across this is because I was researching the Children's Society, right? The Children's Society. Come across this school. Now, they uploaded yesterday. Then they uploaded the 7th of March, right? No, this isn't the right thing. Hang on a minute. Forget that. Okay, here's their page. Right, look at this for weird, right? They uploaded yesterday. They uploaded the day before. They uploaded the day before. They uploaded then the 7th of March, 3rd of March, right? Okay, so they're uploading on a regular basis. So I'm going down. Now, look at this for weird. 2nd of March. Then it goes to the 3rd of February. So they didn't upload nothing for a month. Then the 2nd of February, which is the day I believe that Nicola was, in my opinion. Look at this. 2nd of February. 2nd of February. 15th of December. There was nothing between the 15th of December and the 2nd of February. Why? There was nothing. Now, that could be nothing, but that's the Candlemas Day, and they're talking about the NSPCC and stuff, which might be nothing again, though there's a lot of rumours going around about that. 2nd of February again, 2nd of February again, 3rd of February again, and then it goes to March. So it could be nothing, but I just thought it was a little bit weird how they didn't do anything on there from December, and then all of a sudden the day that Nicola could have been murdered, this happens. They start. I don't know. It could be nothing. And another thing I noticed as well, I don't really want to show the kids, but let me just see if I can find this thing. Hold on. Some of the people loving these comments, some of our regulars. Let me just see if I can find some of them. I'm going to go back. Hold on. I don't want to show the kids. I've took it off. Hang on. What was her sister called again? Louise, was it? Does her sister have children at this school? Do we know? So I know Emma had children at this school, didn't she? Hello, happy father. I'm your friend on Facebook now. The reason why I wanted to, well, it's public. It's not my fault. It's public. But look, so Emma White is here. So we're going to 13th of December. Emma White. So we can have a quick look at her account. But I think she's made it all private now. So 20th of February, the day after they found her, apparently. She's done it. Now, this was all open before. This is all private now. There's only a few photos. Yeah, if you're going to message me while I'm live, you are going to get your message on the thing. So, see all friends. No friends to show. But I did notice on that school thing, nearly every single person who was liking the comments had this yellow heart. Let me just get that back up. Let me just take that down a minute because I don't want it to show the kids. Just give me a sec. So I don't know, it could be nothing, but I just found it interesting that nobody, nearly wig squeaking. Why weren't they uploading between those two times? Now, the reason why I come across this school was researching the Children's Society. Now, Nicola had a Children's Society T-shirt on, right? Now, used to be called the Church of England Children's Society. And I've had a lot of people contacting me, telling me to do some research into the Children's Society. There's some very, very dodgy stuff going on. And was Nicola getting too close to something because she was doing work for them? So that's why I'm investigating the Children's Society. And as soon as I started looking into that, all this came up. So just give me a minute. I'm just looking at some people who've loved these comments, if there's any of these names stand out to me. As they've all got the yellow hearts, nearly every single person has got the yellow hearts. Right. Here's Nicola. They have done the interview. There's Nicola there. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite small. Nicola liked one of these posts on the 7th of December. So this is Nicola's Facebook. Why have they still got the children's photos up? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it that it's all private apart from, sorry, I didn't mean to show that, one or two things? Look. Death and bereavement affects us all. What a strange... Remember that whoever's her husband or whatever would have taken over this page. And the only two things that are public is a photo of their kids, which why would you want that public and now all the world's eyes are on you? And this death and bereavement affects us all. I find that a bit weird. Again, this isn't going to be her controlling this now. She's passed away, obviously. Angry. We had an angry face reaction. That person here is angry about that post. A lot of sad people. I just find that really insensitive, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking and say the Children's Society is a big big interest. I've been told to really look into the Children's Society. Right, I'm going to get off now because I've been going for 2 hours. So, but it's past Neil. Oh shit! Why has that been deleted, Neil? Why was Neil's comment deleted? He's not done anything. I went to pass it, but someone deleted it. I'm sorry about that, Neil. I don't know why that was deleted. Can you say a big thank you to Gemma as well? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so there's a few different things. Oh, thank you, Belinda, darling. There's a few different things I want to look at. The Children's Society is a big one. Did she dig down deep? That's interesting. The cousin, if it's his cousin or whoever it is that owns that house. There's a few things I want to keep looking. Didn't Nicola stop uploading in December? There is crisis actors everywhere, and we can't discount that. No, I don't know, Neil, but I don't really know many people here. Hello, Darren. There's a lot of new people here. So, no, but I mean, his comment was he was talking to Blackjack, I think. Mark Fletcher stayed at Turnover Hall Caravan Park the weekend of the 17th to the 9th. Who's Mark Fletcher? Is that something to do with Penny? Oh, thank you, David Wellings. So that was just a roundup of our latest clues. Mark Fletcher owns the caravan. I thought it was Penny that owns the caravan park. Bad Penny. Check out the off route on Strava if you get a chance. So tonight we've debunked that what everyone's saying that the copper said that she walked to the school. Debunked that. We've found the service sheet for the funeral that I can only say is real. I don't know. Okay, I'm just telling you what it might not be real, but we're going to take it that it is for now. There's no record of any grave. We know that. We found the original timeline. We find that Sky News have deleted everything before the menopause came out. Hello, Dazza. So I'll put it all in a quick video in the morning, just a few bits. Hello, Gigi. We just caught the end, darling. This will be available on replay, but I'll also do a little recap in the morning for those of you who don't want to sit through this. You do get the best experience. Yeah, Bad Penny sus as hell, Belinda, love. I agree. Is Mark Timber? We've had a quick look at him. There's not much we can really see. Hello, Scully. So there's still stuff going on. I'll be definitely be live on Friday. Is it tomorrow night? Okay, so it'll be tomorrow night. I think it's Wednesday for some reason. We'll be live tomorrow night. We'll do we don't know, Essex boys. We won't be doing anything Nicola Bulley unless people want to bring their views. We'll be doing an open panel, so anything goes. Please join me then. We'll probably watch some videos. We'll see what's going on in the news. People can come up and just talk and give their views on anything. Oh, thank you, Safe and Sweet. So thank you for everybody, and thank you for those of you who keep on helping to keep me streaming. We're just over halfway there now. If the laptop blows up before we get there, if we ever get there, you won't see me streaming. All right. My phone only streams for like 20 minutes before it starts freezing. And I can't share anything on there. So if I'm on StreamYard on my phone, I can't share any articles, videos. I can't show you anything. So if you want me to keep going, and you can afford a couple of quid, that would help me keep going. You don't have to. If not, if I never get to do it, I'll just refund all of the donations. If we never get there, because if I can't get one, then I'll give it you all back. Penny, the Children's Society is a charity run by the Catholic Church. No, it was run by the Church of England. No, Blackjack, but I will be looking. So there he is. There's Curtis. Troll cancel stream for now. May go live later. Do a late one. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, Curtis, I was saying, looking back in hindsight, I know it's not very helpful. Looking back in hindsight would have been better. And again, not being very helpful here. To not have spoken to people, just to walk around. You can't talk about Belinda. So if anyone is in that area, if you want to go and have a quick nosy around the graveyard and see if there's any new graves. I know it sounds a bit weird, but if there's no evidence of a grave, there's no record, there's nothing in the newspapers. We've checked the website and there's nothing. So what's going on? It's all very bizarre. Penny, I have nothing. Curtis, nothing. It's I can't send you anything because I don't have anything. It's all, as far as I'm concerned, it's all rumours. Nobody has provided an ounce of evidence. No, she was apparently buried after the funeral, according to the funeral sheet. So, what can I do? There's nothing. Excuse me. So we've hit a dead end. I was on my last stream, Curtis. I was talking about this. Basically, everyone's saying that he's a retired aerospace engineer with links to Nicola Bulley and Paul Ansell. I've debunked all of that. Debunked the whole thing. And unless anyone can get any evidence that any evidence other than LinkedIn view as, there's nothing. Planned a video and visit on Derek. Just be careful because Lancashire is literally Greater Manchester and Lancashire are very close together. There's nothing, Curtis. It's all pie in the sky. Everyone's saying that they're not. They're not. I debunked it a couple of nights ago. There's no link between any of them. There's nothing. So I did a deep dive on it a few days ago, and then I did a live stream on it, and not one person can give me any evidence that there's any relation there. I keep getting people go, "Oh, he's a retired BAE systems engineer." Well, where's the proof? According to LinkedIn, he worked for DPD. Now, if you were a retired, I don't know, if you were a retired aerospace engineer, then you'd have a bloody good pension. I highly doubt you'd be working for DPD. But again, there's no evidence. He might have been a retired aerospace engineer, but where's the proof? And the only evidence we've got of him having anything to do with Paul Ansell is LinkedIn people also viewed. Yeah, you can be Rebecca, love. That's a good point. But he was 71. I highly doubt he was working for DPD, but you never know. But people are just viewing Paul Ansell and then viewing Derek Clayton and viewing Nicola Bulley, and it's created this big people viewed, and it's debunked it. So I did do a video on it and a live stream. So I don't know. I'll have a look into that, Jane Z, love. I don't know. Peter Baglin, nothing. They're saying that there's no suspicions. They won't say where Pete. I've done a deep dive into that. They won't say where he was found. It says near the canal. They're saying with Peter Baglin that it was human remains, right? Human remains, which doesn't sound very good. Near the canal, not in the canal. And there's no suspicious circumstances, but the death is unexplained. When we had mountain rescue, we had drones, we had all this other shit going on for Peter Baglin, and apparently they found nothing for 10 weeks. And then all this pressure, even Curtis visited there, all of this talk, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden they found him. Now his wife, Michelle Baglin, I'm hoping that she really fights for justice because I feel like they're covering all this up. I really do. So, what can I say? I don't know. There's another guy been found dead in Manchester that I spoke about the other night. I think it's Bruce Ford, his name. They found him. Found his body after like 6 days. Again, another unexplained death in Lancashire. It was within one of the sleuth groups. So one of the locals found it. There's a few locals that are in the groups. But anyway, I'm going to end it there. As I say, I'm really busy behind the scenes, and it's just hard, you know. But yeah, Derek Clayton, I feel is a dead end. But again, I might be wrong. I can't find any evidence. And I think that was a different one as well when I did that video asking whether it was the same person. Nobody can get into his no one can get into his LinkedIn so we can see his connections. Children's Society is a big one. Yeah, don't worry. I've been looking at that today, so been looking at it today. Knob alert. Who's a knob? Yeah, I've done all that research, and somebody's helping me out with that as well. Where he went missing. And again, it might be nothing, but with one of my researchers who I won't name, has been doing some fantastic work where he went missing from. And one of the businesses, or the only business there as well, really interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've got a few things I need to do, and I need to get to bed. So there's a young lad missing. Is that Daniel Hives, or is that somebody else? Okay, good night, guys. Thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you all tomorrow night for our open panel. Anyone can join, so it should be fun. Good night, everybody. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.